Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in singing, O Canada.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Robert Thirsk, Chancellor of the University of Calgary. It is my pleasure to declare Convocation officially convened. Please take your seats and rest comfortably. I take this opportunity to acknowledge the traditional territories of the Blackfoot and the people of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Siksika, the Piikani, the Ge'ena, the Tsuut'ina, and the Stoney Nakoda First Nations. The University of Calgary is situated on land adjacent to where the Bow River meets the Elbow River. The traditional Blackfoot name of this place is Mohkinstsis, which we now call the City of Calgary. And the City of Calgary is also home to the Métis Nation of Alberta, Region 3. It's a pleasure to welcome today's graduates who sit before me, along with family and friends, to this afternoon's convocation ceremony. University President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Elizabeth Cannon and I are pleased to welcome honorary degree recipient Janice Eisenhower. Welcome Bonnie DuPont, Chair of the Board of Governors, Dr. Kevin McQuillan, Deputy Provost, Dr. Joanne Cuthbertson, Chancellor Emerita, and past honorary degree recipient, Dr. Terrence White, past President, and Dr. Francis Wright, past honorary degree recipient. Welcome, distinguished graduate Joy Bowen-Eyre, members of our Board of Governors and Senate, University Academia, Senior Administration, Students' Union, and Graduate Students Association. A special welcome to our dedicated professors and staff from the Faculties of Arts and Graduate Studies. Thank you all for working so hard over the years to help our graduates achieve success. To family and friends, you're here celebrating with a mixture of pride, joy, and a shared sense of accomplishment. You've stood by your graduates all over the course of their degree, offering words of encouragement, a voice of reason, and even the occasional shoulder to cry on. Thanks to each of you for the love and support you've given to our graduates. In fact, graduates, let's pause for a moment, because what I just said is important. As you know, we're currently in the middle of the Stanley Cup Finals. One of the greatest traditions of hockey is that immediately after putting the puck in the net, the scorer will turn to the player who got the assist and will point to that person so that everyone in the arena knows who set up the goal. And this tradition upholds the notion that hockey is a team sport. Well, Post-secondary education is also a team sport. Graduates, do me a favor, look around and find your family and friends in the bleachers. In fact, I ask all of our graduates to stand right now and point to those people. Show me who assisted you to graduate today. Show me those people who set you up. Wave and cheer, make some noise. Thank you, graduates. Please take a seat. We're all so grateful to the parents, grandparents, children, friends who supported and encouraged our graduates. And to you, our assembled graduates, congratulations. You are the University of Calgary's class of 2016. (2016) is a particularly special time to be graduating. As you know, our university is this year celebrating a milestone anniversary. We just turned 50 years old. Our kickoff celebration was held a month ago, but we will continue to celebrate throughout the year. And your graduation will forever and uniquely be part of that birthday pride and the buzz of excitement that's on campus. Now, I'm a reflective person. The University of Calgary milestone anniversary has caused me to think back to the dedicated people from this institution who played a critical role to shape my education and my career. And by the way, I graduated from here exactly 40 years ago. It's also caused me to think back on the remarkable people who played pioneering roles to shape our young university and drive its success during our first 50 years. I've also used the opportunity to reflect on where my world has taken me over the last half-century. I was fortunate to have lived and worked during interesting times. In my lifetime, I have seen the eradication of several diseases, an increase in the longevity of life, the end of apartheid and communism in many countries, large-scale data, voice, and video connectivity with people around the world, and in my lifetime, I've seen people walk on the moon. Pretty exciting stuff. I now wonder what you will accomplish. What kind of world will your generation create? It is, of course, impossible to know the future, but it is fun to speculate. I predict that in the next 50 years, your generation will produce energy from fusion. We'll close the global health gap. We'll see astronauts explore the surface of Mars. We'll discover life elsewhere in our galaxy. Even more exciting stuff. There remain some grand societal challenges that my generation addressed, but that still await a solution. For example, finding a cure for cancer, moving the world toward a low-carbon future, and addressing social inequality, crime, and ethnic tension. What do you consider to be the grandest challenge for the next 50 years? Reflect on what you want the next half-century to look like, and then get engaged. In fact, make a career out of solving an important national or global problem. Devote yourself to moving the yardsticks, to creating the change that you wish to see. Now that would be a fulfilling use of your University of Calgary degree. Throughout my astronaut career, I always felt that I was part of something that was more than just a 9-to-5 job, something that was more than a paycheck, something that was important on a global scale. And as I approach the end of my career, I feel that I made a difference in space exploration, in innovation and medicine, that I enhanced the education of our next generation. I wish the same for you. At the University of Calgary, you have spent time considering what you're good at, reflecting on those things in life that you most enjoy. I now recommend that you use the cutting-edge skills as well as the ideas and perspectives that you've acquired at the University of Calgary to pursue a career that will add value to society, that will make our world a better place. Heads up, no grand challenge was ever overcome without a solid educational foundation, hard work, and sacrifice. Be assured, however, that the rich education that you've acquired at the University of Calgary, as well as the tenacity, energy, and optimism that characterize the personalities of all dinos, has well prepared you to surmount whatever ambitious goal you take on. Use every bit of knowledge, experience, and character that you've gained at the University of Calgary to shape a better future for you, your families, your country, and your world. I'll close now by saying that what happens next in your life matters to us. We'll watch with pride as you make your way in the world, and as alumni, you will always remain part of the University of Calgary family. We wish you continued success and happiness. I now invite President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Elizabeth Cannon to come forward to address Convocation.
Thank you, Chancellor Thirsk. I would like to welcome our many distinguished guests who are here today, our honorary degree recipient, Janice Eisenhower, our distinguished graduate, Joe Bowen-Eyre, members of our Board of Governors, Senate, senior leadership team, our faculty, staff, alumni, friends, and family. Good afternoon and welcome to the University of Calgary for this very special occasion. I would like to congratulate and particularly welcome our graduands. Today marks an important milestone in your lives. You have grown tremendously over the course of your studies. The trials and triumphs of the last several years have led to incredible steps forward as you've grown intellectually, professionally, and personally. Today is a celebration of that growth and development. It's a defining moment, the beginning of an exciting time filled with new challenges and endless possibilities. Your years of rigorous study have given you the knowledge and confidence to face any challenges head-on, and I know that you will seize many opportunities that lie ahead with the same grit and gumption that have brought you here today. That's because there has never been a generation of more entrepreneurial thinkers, determined to change the world by following your passions and making your dreams a reality. As an academic institution defined by growth, ambition, and an upstart attitude, we're extremely proud to have students who embody the very spirit of our university. And we're not the only ones who feel pride today. Your family, friends, communities are all very proud of your hard work, your dedication, and the promise that holds for your future. I am joined on stage by those who have achieved excellence in academic and community leadership. They are passionate about the quality of higher education and are dedicated to the success of our students. Please join me in thanking them, our faculty and staff, members of the board and Senate, chancellors past and present. Could I please ask those on the stage to stand and allow us to thank you for your unwavering commitment to our students and our university. Thank you. Thank you. With each convocation, there are certain things that remain the same year after year. The palpable excitement, the pride of accomplishment, the sense of possibility. And yet, every convocation is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. As president and alumna of this institution, there is no greater honor than presiding over this tradition. Each year, we have graduates who inspire us with their scholastic achievements, their community engagement, and their determination to make a difference. I would like to take this opportunity to highlight one such story from this year's, two stories from this year's graduating class. Our first graduate, art student Kalista Lepka, will be graduating with a degree in political science. having re-enrolled after completing 3/4 of a degree in Spanish and taking a 2-year hiatus. She is of Cree descent, and her spiritual name is Red-Tailed Hawk Woman, a symbol and embodiment of perseverance. She drew on this spirit to return to university and pursue her dream of attending law school. Callista has made the most of this second chance, becoming a top student and volunteering with a number of First Nations youth organizations, including Calgary's Aboriginal Youth Restorative Justice Committee. Our second graduand is Vernon Tu Youngman. Vernon dropped out of high school in the late 1960s. He was disillusioned with a residential school system that set out to destroy his cultural identity. The religious turmoil placed on Vernon at a young age has become a motivating factor for him, pushing him toward the study of comparative religion here at the University of Calgary. Vernon first returned to school in 2001 at Mount Royal University, where he began seriously translating the ancient Nakota calendar, which he has been researching independently since 1979. It was that pursuit and passion that led him to the University of Calgary, where he enrolled in the religious study program in 2011, and from which he'll be graduating today. Vernon plans to pursue his MA in religious studies and to continue his study of the Tribal Alliance calendars. Congratulations. As the Chancellor mentioned, this is a special year for the University of Calgary. On April 29th, we celebrated our 50th anniversary as an autonomous institution. In 1966, we were a small university on the prairie with just 4,000 students. We held strong in our ambitious dreams to evolve into an internationally recognized university at the forefront of learning, research, and discovery. In just 50 years, we have become the institution that was envisioned decades ago, a global intellectual hub, a leader in research and innovation, home to more than 31,000 students, the best and the brightest, as well as award-winning faculty and staff. In recent years, we've redoubled our efforts to reach even greater heights. Our eyes-high vision has yielded impressive results, propelling us to the top of the list of young universities in North America and securing our place as the top 6 research university in Canada. During this time, our campus has undergone a complete transformation. From humble beginnings, we have grown into 5 modern campuses, including one in Doha, Qatar. We have also built our reputation by engaging in the academic community and providing leadership. Just last week, we had 8,000 scholars from across our country and beyond who came here as part of the 2016 Congress of the Humanities and Social Sciences, the largest academic forum in Canada, also known as the Academic Olympics. But through this, we are also a caring community. And over the past several weeks, we have been home to over 1,400 of the evacuees from Fort McMurray. In fact, we have over 1,000 on our campus today. We are the largest evacuation site in the province of Alberta. And we have been the home within these 1,400 people of 400 children who have enrolled in local schools. And all of our students across their faculties, our staff, our academic staff members have made these evacuees feel welcome on our campus and in our community, ensuring that they're healthy, ensuring that their emotional well-being is taken care of, in addition to our vet med students taking care of the 7 pets that showed up, including 1 gerbil. Thank you. Our achievements in research and development are making an enormous impact both at home and abroad, but this is only the beginning. We have our sights set even higher. And as part of our 50th anniversary, we will be taking steps to define what the next 5 to 50 years looks like. And we also recently launched Energize, the campaign for Eyes High. It's an ambitious $1.3 billion fundraising campaign that will help continue to deliver an excellent student experience, top-notch facilities, as well as the ability to attract the best faculty and staff and students from around the world to our campus, as well as allow us to increase our engagement with our community. Through the generosity of our alumni and community leaders, we have raised over $715 million to date. Thank you. So looking ahead to the next 50 years, the University of Calgary will continue to spark discovery, drive innovation, and shape the leaders of tomorrow. So graduates, on this momentous day in your lives, please take the opportunity to reflect on your university experience and celebrate all that you have achieved. Remember that you are part of a large alumni community of more than 163,000 members in 152 countries. Your University of Calgary family will always be here to support you. The future is yours to choose, and ultimately to create for yourself. On behalf of the whole University of Calgary community, congratulations, best wishes, and please do keep your eyes high. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Aretha Van Herk, our university orator, who will deliver the citation for our honorary degree recipient.
Janice Eisenhower, please stand. Eminent Chancellor, Madam President, members of the Senate and Board of Governors, honored guests, fellow faculty, graduates. Afghanistan is a word that we know well, but not a world we recognize. It is easy here in safe and lucky Canada to ignore those less fortunate, those who have fewer of the rights we take for granted. Imagine your daughter or your sister not being able to go to school. Imagine having no access to learning and knowledge. How can we stand by and do nothing while women and girls suffer discrimination and abuse, fear and intimidation? How can we ignore the plight of those whose lives are curtailed by ignorance? Janice Eisenhower believes that what we do can change the world for the better and change Canada for the better as well. After reading an article about the Taliban's restrictions on freedom and work for Afghan women, shocked at how they were denied the right to education, Janice Eisenhower knew that she could not turn away. She had no choice but to act. With the help of some friends, she began a small but mighty volunteer organization, Canadian Women for Women in Afghanistan. Believing that education is the key to changing the most recalcitrant of ideas, she reached out to Afghan women, heard their stories, and learned about their lives, their fears, their dreams, and their hopes. Through active listening transformed to activism, she took this fight for justice into her own hands. Canadian Women for Women in Afghanistan now has 14 chapters. It has funded more than 300 projects in literacy and education, trained more than 4,500 teachers, and educated more than 100,000 students. It has built schools, sourced books, and established libraries. It has persuaded men that they want their daughters to learn. A mighty catalyst for change, Janice Eisenhower's interest in diversity, combined with her gentle curiosity and a gift for engaging people, makes her an exceptional connector and conductor. Soft-spoken and humble, she is fiercely committed to the ideal that every girl and every woman deserves the right to the dignity of education, and that an investment in their future is an investment in global prosperity. Eminent Chancellor, let us recognize one of Canada's finest human rights advocates. Let us praise her commitment to solidarity and to education. Let us laud her compassion and her indefatigable perseverance. On behalf of the Senate and the University, I invite you to invest Janice Eisenhower with the degree Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
I admit you, Janice Eisenhower, to the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and grant you all the rights and privileges, powers and responsibilities pertaining to this degree. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor Thirsk, President Cannon, Board of Governors, and Senate members for this prestigious honor. I'm so very thankful to have had the undergraduate experience learning from the University of Calgary decades ago. That gave me a strong foundation, personal conviction, and confidence to collaborate with others in the development of the work of Canadian Women for Women in Afghanistan. I've read that you don't find your passion, it finds you. That certainly has been my experience. I'm not Muslim, I'm not Afghan, so why Afghanistan? Why did I end up dedicating my life to the women and girls of Afghanistan? It all began as a class project right here at the university. After reading, as was said, in shock of the violence and oppression of Afghan women under the Taliban regime in 1998, I asked a simple question, but what can I do? That one question took me on this remarkable journey that comes full circle today as I accept this honorary degree from the University of Calgary. My studies provided the opportunity for me to find my way, to understand how fragile our human rights can be, and that as a global citizen, each of us does have an important role to play. And graduates, did you know you've been on a bit of a vacation? Maybe you've missed that given the exams and preparing for today, but you were there with me. My husband Richard and I spent the last month traveling in Utah on a type of bucket list holiday, paddling and hiking in the wild canyons of the Escalante River. In that meditative place one gets to when you're hiking hour after hour, I found myself constantly thinking about you, each one of you, and this time we have together today. What could I possibly share with you from my life that could help you celebrate this special time, to touch even briefly on this milestone moment of your own personal journey? Journey, that's a word I love, that for me conjures up senses of adventure, freedom, a new pathway, a time to discover, a place we've been to, and a place we're going. What has your journey been like? Where will it take you? After much reflection, my wandering thoughts came together into what I'll call 3 R's. I'll share with you today: relationships, resilience, and responsibility. First, relationships. Definition: the state of being connected. You've put in a lot of hard work. My experience is that never fails you. And if you're fortunate like me, there have been many others who have helped bring you to this day, some of whom may be in this room. These are people who have become part of your own personal community, whether fellow students, professors, and staff you see daily here within these very familiar walls, or family and lifelong friends. Within my work with Canadian Women for Women in Afghanistan, it's all about relationships, about joining together as Canadians and standing side by side together in solidarity with Afghans half a world away. My life has been so enriched by the friendships and relationships that have come to me as a result of our shared passions for social justice and universal human rights. So graduates, please nurture and invest in people, in your relationships, as it's within these conversations and interactions that life unfolds and ideas flourish. Second, resilience. Definition: recovering from adversity. A buoyancy. I've learned about resilience most obviously from the women in Afghanistan, who would define the word journey much differently than I. They have endured such deep hardship and loss, and they must be resilient for sheer survival. As Canadian members, while we have had many joyous, inspiring experiences over these decades, we've shared in our own challenges and tragedy, most notably with deaths of friends and colleagues, both Afghan and Canadian, that shook us to our core. As our own community and together reaching across nation to nation, we build our resolve, we build our courage and our vision, drawing upon this resilience. One thing is that a constant in all of our lives: there will be challenges and sadly likely tragedies. As you move into new stages of your lives, be ready to face those challenges knowing that resilience will be there for you to recover and to endure. Stay buoyant. Lastly, responsibility. Definition: being accountable. As a Canadian raised with a multitude of opportunities, including my years of education, access to health care, a nurturing family and community, I have benefited from basic rights and freedoms, often with little awareness or appreciation of this even being a privilege. Thankfully, for many of us, these rights are a natural part of our daily lives. And as we know, not so for all. While we hear little about this on the nightly news, over the last 15 years, Afghan women have made incredible progress in taking back their place in society, and many Afghan men are helping them reach these goals. They have much to be proud of, and in fact, this week, Afghanistan has for the first time appointed a woman in the leadership of the Afghan Attorney General's office, taking yet another major step towards increasing their share in government. The statistics will tell you of progress, where millions of young girls are back in the classroom, maternal mortality rate has dropped dramatically, health care is more accessible for women, there are 4 female cabinet ministers, and 27% of parliamentarians are female. Women are judges and business and academic leaders. That's not to say the challenges remaining are few, far from it. Nation building through progressive social change can take generations. Peace-loving Afghans and other citizens of the world living in constant conflict and fear are continually striving for the same rights and freedoms we all share, to live their lives with dignity, certainty, and purpose. There is much work to do, and the world, we cannot look away. And with our own knowledge and awareness of our responsibility is to act, to do something. There's an Afghan proverb that says, "Drop by drop, a river is made." Together in our relationships with others, trusting in our resilience and using the privileges we have as Canadians, taking individual and collective responsibility as global citizens, we can all be on a course towards a future free from poverty, violence, and racism. Be proud of your accomplishments and take time to live in this moment, own it, and celebrate, and also reflect and consider where your next journey may take you. While our paths are not always clear to us, with integrity and intent of purpose and action, your social conscience will help guide you in the right direction, and that will never fail you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Eisenhower, for accepting this honorary degree. It's actually a great honor for us, the University of Calgary, to confer it. You are a role model of leadership and human rights advocacy. You are an inspiration to our graduates, to our faculty, and to thousands of Afghan teachers and students. Thank you very much.
I ask all of our graduates to please stand. Eminent Chancellor and President, on behalf of the faculties of the university, I present these graduates and those named in the Convocation program who are not at this ceremony. I ask that they be pledged and admitted to the University of Calgary degrees that they have earned.
As a graduate of this university, you join a worldwide kinship of educated persons who have earned opportunities and responsibilities of leadership and service in their chosen communities. To recognize this affinity, we invite each graduate to stand and join with the thousands who have gone before in making the University of Calgary Graduates Pledge. The pledge is not an oath, but is a solemn expression of your intention to apply your learning and experience positively for the widest benefit. I invite all past graduates of the University of Calgary to support these newest alumni by also standing and affirming a graduate's obligations and ideals. Could I ask all past graduates to also stand, please? It is now my pleasure to introduce our distinguished graduate who will lead the graduate pledge. Joy Boyan-Eyre has ties to our university, which began as a sociology student. She graduated with a BA in 1992 and has gone on to serve our community in a number of ways. She has served as a trustee with the Calgary Board of Education for a number of years in a leadership position. Her strong commitment to education is evidenced by her active involvement at the University of Calgary, where she is a member of the Faculty of Arts Alumni Advisory Council and serves on the Dean's Strategic Committee. Joy, thank you for joining us today and welcome back to campus.
Thank you. Graduates, I will now lead you in the graduate pledge on the inside back cover of your program. Please follow along and also read loud. Be proud and be proud of where you came from and where you're going. This is my pledge. As a graduate of the University of Calgary, wherever my life may take me, I will use my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability for the well-being of my communities and for the advancement of learning and the public good. I will conduct myself with honesty and integrity, taking responsibility for my actions and respecting the rights, opinions, and dignity of all peoples. I will maintain my competency and keep abreast of developments in my chosen fields. I will strive to better my communities through good citizenship and active participation. I will be a loyal ambassador for my university and will seek to promote its welfare and maintain its reputation. I will honor all who have shared their knowledge with me and will in my turn share my knowledge and experience with those who enter my field or come under my direction. In all my dealings, I will endeavor to be known as a person of honor and repute, ever seeking to earn the peace of good conscience. This is my pledge.
By the authority of the statutes of Alberta, and upon the recommendation of our faculties, I admit you to the University of Calgary degrees you have earned, and grant you the rights and privileges, powers and responsibilities pertaining to those degrees. Congratulations.
Eminent Chancellor, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lisa Young. I'm the Dean of Graduate Studies. It is my great pleasure today to offer congratulations to the individuals crossing the stage who have earned their Master of Arts or their Doctor of Philosophy degrees. All of them have demonstrated tremendous dedication and perseverance in completing the requirements for these degrees. All of the students today found their home in the Faculty of Arts, and it gives me great pleasure to join with my colleague, the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, in congratulating these graduates. Eminent Chancellor, by authority of the Council of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, Associate Dean Lisa Hughes and I have the pleasure to present the following graduates.
For the degree, Doctor of Philosophy, Stuart Wayne Barnard. Dawn Margaret Bryan. Mikkel Dack. Ali Jadid Zadeh. Cynthia Siwing Kwok. Caleb Sean Hill Lee. Michael Joseph Maloney.
Congratulations, Doctor.
Razia Zahedi.
Congratulations, Doctor.
For the degree Master of Arts, Sandy Robert Barron. Zhao Bian. Angela Crotty. Grant Kent Freundhaler. Franziska Ince. Simona Kumnika. Toby Lynn Krahulek. Justin Zachary Pike. Maria Alexandra Tapiera Acuna. Eminent Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates for the Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Mr. Chancellor, Madam President, Dr. Eisenhower, honored guests, graduates, friends, and family. It's my great honor on behalf of my colleagues in the Faculty of Arts to congratulate each and every one of our graduates today. What a wonderful accomplishment. We know how hard you've worked, and we know that this is a very, very meaningful milestone in your career. You're closing one chapter, but opening another, and it's just fabulous to see the things that our graduates go on to do. And as the Chancellor and President both mentioned, you're part of a very, very special cohort here at the University of Calgary, the 50th anniversary class. Now, first, I'd like to make a very early invitation for you to join us at the 100th anniversary, just 50 years from now. I hope to be there with you, but we'll see about that. But over those 50 years, what we really hope is that you will stay connected to your alma mater as an alumna or an alumnus. We want to know what goes on with you, but we want to stay connected and be part of what we know will be a terrific future for each and every one of you. So again, congratulations. And with that, Eminent Chancellor, with the authority of the Faculty of Arts Council, we present the following graduates.
For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Ancient and Medieval History, Akif Karl Hussein Hazimi. Caitlin Marie Porter. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Science in Anthropology and a Bachelor of Arts in Archaeology, Karina Marie Anderson. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Archaeology and a Bachelor of Science in Anthropology, Ashley Marie Cameron. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Greek and Roman Studies and a Bachelor of Arts in Archaeology, Scott Thomas Graham. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Archaeology, Robin Gray. Thomas Henry Herdman. Shaylin J. Rice, with distinction. Malachi Worth Cameron. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Development Studies, Satsuki Ajina. Luz Angelica Cortez. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies and a Bachelor of Arts in Development Studies, both with distinction, Tracy Michaela Marr Daniel. Kiana Duart. Kirsten Marie Emmett. Danielle Margaret Galloway. Alexandra Marie Kubik, with distinction. Stephanie Allison McGill. Chant Riley Cowan. Carolyn Claire Reinholds, with distinction. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in East Asian Language Studies, Zoe Yvonne Ascoli. Adrian James Roa Cruz. Alifa Rahman. Yachi Tu. For the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors in Economics, James Patrick Conville, first class. Ryan Chung Kwan, first class. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts Honors in Economics and a Bachelor of Arts Honors in Political Science, both first class, Ryan Michael Sekulik. Ashley Nicole Whitehead, first class. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Zachary Tyler Adam. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Economics and International Relations, Aisha Akram. Ahmad Tamiz Amendzada. Kamaldeep Singh Badial. Mohammed Ali Bari, with distinction. Nathan Wilson Bancroft. Gurkaran Singh Batal. Scott Mark Bickerton, with distinction. Eric Raymond Bondi. Waji Bouaziz. Francis Lok Kan Chan. Jayu Chen. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Economics with distinction and a Bachelor of Arts Honors in Development Studies, first class, Rachel Lynn Constanidis. Morris Raphael Cooney. Fei-Shing Du. Yuan Duan. Wenji Feng. Justin Joseph Fisher. Tiffany Fung. Daniel Joseph G. Curtis Kenneth Glazier with distinction. Christopher Joseph Hale. Ryan Maurice Hartman. Ryan Matthew Hoff. Mei Ling Jiang. Christopher William Hoffman. Andrew Fraser Hood. Jasmeet Singh Kaler. Sarah Kangas. Connor John Kubczynski. Sarah Ann Laskowski. Vivian Lau. Fabian Lejon. Minky Lee. Brian Allen Lease. Sheldon Samuel Ma. Elena Martinevia. Jordan David McEwen. Emma Windsor McLaughlin. Morgan Nagel. Nicole Ashley Wynn. Plamen Romanov Ninov. Chinatsu Okamoto. Mbensola Oluwale. Ali Omar. Peter Donato Piedemonte. Dylan Michael Remenek. Landon Derek Rogers. Patrick Michael Rosser. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Economics and a Bachelor of Arts in International Relations, Andrew Chanel Senya. Renor Shkodra. Agman Okier. Brent Daniel Stoddart. Hardeep Singh Sran. Anabta Tariq Sayeda. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Development Studies, Austin David Thompson with distinction. Braden James Thorvaldson with distinction. Andy Vu. Peng Wang. Kevin Gordon Whitaker. Jack Henry Williams. Jonathan Matthew Wright. Sun Hong Yum with distinction. Bagatiar Youssef. Jingyi Zhang. Zhu Jiangsu. Mark Zwierink. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts Honors in English First Class and a Bachelor of Arts in Linguistics and Language with distinction, Kirsten Ashley Brassard. For the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors in English, Jordan Joseph Fisher, first class. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts Honors in English and a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, one with first class and one with distinction. Teresa Norita Kenny. Hannah Lynn Neufeld Workington, first class. Rachel Shabalin. Ariel Sima, first class. Christopher Ryan Steern, first class. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in English, Heidi Elizabeth Arnall. Kira Lynn Basnett. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in English and a Bachelor of Education, Elaine Christine Kagulada. Amber Teresa Campbell. Courtney Dale Sinji Chan. Christy Beth Craig. Kyra Mackenzie Davidson. Emily Rebecca Drexler. Odessa Paige Galt. Megan Kimberly Hadaway. Stephanie Catherine Hanna. Michaela Rael Hebert with distinction. Alexandra Claire Hutchinson with distinction. Jasmine Johal. Erica Jean Francis Lind. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in English and Greek and Roman Studies, Dagny Miha Janelle McGregor. Alexandra Marie McKay. Caitlin Megan Ma. Paul Norman Menier. Stephanie Kaya Mitchell with distinction. Sydney Ann Mitchell. Sarah Ray Murray. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Urban Studies and a Bachelor of Arts in English, Brianne Andrea Oakenschild. Christina Caroline Powell. Sunny Sachdeva. Lorraine Afrasinia Sigurdsson. David William Steele. Dane Thomas Thibault with distinction. Alicia Trabale. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in French with distinction and a Bachelor of Education, Rachel Green. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in French, Caitlin Marianne Menard. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in French and Spanish, John Paul Rojas. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in French, Nicole Stephanie Sandin with distinction. Rochelle Catherine Smith. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in German, Anja Marie Dressler with distinction. Jessica Rachel Field. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Greek and Roman Studies, Amelia Hope Arnone. Andrea Lou Bailey with distinction. Gary Beck. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Greek and Roman Studies and a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Jeffrey Opakar. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Greek and Roman Studies and a Bachelor of Arts in History, Anne Robin Penner. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Greek and Roman Studies and a Bachelor of Arts in History, both with distinction, Alexis Nicole Poshiak. Sarah Lynn Robb. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Commerce with distinction and a Bachelor of Arts Honors in History, first class, Melissa Marie Brazen Glass. For the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors in History, Amy Sandra Herr, first class. Receiving a Certificate of Completion Inclusive Post-Secondary Education, Adam Noel Pilon. Tatum Neil Benz. Amandeep Singh Bhatti. Yvonne Andrew Brown. Caitlin Edge. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in History with distinction and a Bachelor of Commerce with distinction, Christina Ann Gerke. Laura Ann Patricia Golding. Nikita Helen Heen. Stacy Crystal Leclerc with distinction. Chester Carlton Liu. Taylor Ann McDonald. Danica Melissa McConnell. Fiona Margaret Murray. Jacob Clem O'Connor. Daryl Anthony Osenar. Kristen Margot Padmore. Jacqueline Cecilia Patterson. Scott Edmund Pedelow. Lindsay Michelle Ryland. Charanjit Singh Sagu. Braden Edward Sellen. Sophia Anne-Marie Sengpil. Amy Yawa Tranwin. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in International Indigenous Studies, J.C. Aluk. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in International Relations and Political Science, William Connor Blake. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in International Relations, Chelsea Ray Boudelier with distinction. Jalen Beverly Kalel. Alem Temezgen Cheranet. Alexandra Brianne Cusack. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in East Asian Language Studies and a Bachelor of Arts in International Relations, Ha Tu Dang. Francis Parpati Dwan. Sarah Elizabeth Eccleston. Matthew Fergal. Kristen Elizabeth Galloway. Jessica May Halassa. Morgan Ashley Hannigan. Nicole Helen Isaac with distinction. Ksenia Kim. Michelle Soyan Lee. Unhai Lim. Emily Galit Macri. Louisa Mendonça. Savannah Rose Nightingale. Rahul Palan. Abigail Gian Park. Reina Madeline Orenick. Alexandra Marguerite Pryor. Brittany Nicole Ruth Rook. David Andres Ruiz. Mohammed Sakrin. Karadaline Sarwar. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies and a Bachelor of Arts in International Relations, Samantha Rose Schneider. Adam Edward Strashok. Christina Maria Unterberger. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in International Relations and a Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Mengchen Yu. Adrian Zarbatny. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Italian Studies, David Richard Crow. Zara Escudero, Andrew Paul Schofer, first class. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, Kay Madeline Decker. Gabriel Miguel Gana. Sage Julia Murphy. Sean Michael Odland, with distinction. Ali Tariq Kadri. Michael Teh. Gabriel Verhovats. Lucas Daniel Jerusalemic, first class. For the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors in Political Science, Fabian George Mayer, first class. Connor John Molyneux, first class. Adrian John Raditz, first class. Emily Sheila Lorraine Taylor. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Christopher Adams. Tara Angela Serbo Astorga. Kyle Harper Atherton. Claudio Mihai Bella. David Bruce Benninger. Sonia Bachu. Patrick Beeler. Max Charles Brodeur. David Reed Trapco. Adam Mackenzie Clark. Martin Andre Cruz. Casey William Dom. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and a Bachelor of Arts in English, Maria Lynn Debley. John Henry Paul, with distinction. Corey Paul Fingus. Alexis Elizabeth Forbes. Romy Nicole Garado. Balkar Singh Gill. Omar Walid Harb. Aileen Marine Hoffman. Muzammil Hussain. Alexander Michael Janus. Peter James Johansson. Lindsay Ray Johnson. Shahriar Akram Khan. Samuel David Clausen. Megan Lee Kleepfer. Songal Sonia Kant. Drew LeBlanc. Callista Gail Lepka. Chapman Chuk Manlu. Moses Tamrat Merriam. Kate Victoria McDougall. Brittany Alicia McMaster. Maria Milanova. Arta Joseph Raffi. Hasnain Raza. Alyssa Nicole Rentschler with distinction. James Benjamin Robson. Laura Noel Sadler. Sahani Ishanka Samarpuli. Wyatt James Shearman. Shimon Peter Sherrington with distinction. Natasha Alexandra Stricky. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Drama and a Bachelor of Arts in International Relations, both with distinction, Fatima Zarwal. Daniel Angeles Chu. Haley Nicole Wilson. Takuya Yokota. Megan Maria Zietz. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Religious Studies, Brooke Adriana Bull with distinction. Vernon Two Young Men. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Russian, Ryan James Weens with distinction. For the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors in Social and Cultural Anthropology, Patrick Adam Lee, first class. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and a Bachelor of Arts Honors in Social and Cultural Anthropology, Rebecca Stockton. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Social and Cultural Anthropology, Lubna bin Zayad. Kiera Amiko Brown. Riley Taylor Colton. Elise Diane Goodwin. Anthony Robert Hobbolt. Lizzie Elena Hayward. Craig Kelba. Zachary Luke Raymond. Sarah Jordan Renz. Shannon Rachel Sitter with distinction. Jade Alita Wright. Jesse Dean Zalesko with distinction. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Spanish with distinction and a Bachelor of Film Studies with distinction, Maria Isabel Anton. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies and Spanish, Jody Ann Garvin with distinction. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Spanish, Jessica Gomez Fonseca. Nargis Azar Muragab Samadi. Stephanie Marilyn Scott. Hector Manuel Valdebenito. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Science Honors in Anthropology, First Class, and a Bachelor of Arts in History with distinction, Megan Nicole Austin. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Anthropology, Amanda Melanie Dixon. Lawana May Villasor Halak. Dominique Noel Hart. Larissa Renee Lavallée with distinction. Receiving 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Arts in Archaeology and a Bachelor of Science in Anthropology, Amy Eileen Leadham. Pooja Suresh Kumar Naidu with distinction. Stacy Shannon Parker. Caitlin Victoria Soroka with distinction. Halle Marie Stewart. Elena Christakos. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Archaeology, Andrea Robin Knight. Helu Gutama Tuliro. Michaela Marie Radford with distinction. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Primatology, Pauline Carol Thiessen. Eminent Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates for the Faculty of Arts for 2016.
So graduates, I think there's 1 or 2 people here that are pretty proud of you. We recognize your years of hard work and commitment to your studies and also to your extracurricular activities. You've worked hard, and we're so very proud of all that you have accomplished. Congratulations.
Graduates, this ceremony is first and foremost a celebration of your success, and deservedly so, for you are an impressive group. We are now at the point of the ceremony where we must select from among the very many accomplished graduates those students who have excelled in their studies to the point where they are recognized as medal winners. At this particular ceremony, we are recognizing 8 medalists in attendance today. The details of the medals we are awarding at this ceremony and the names of the medal winners appear on page 49 in your program. Eminent Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you, the President, the Platform Party, graduates, and all assembled here today, the following medal winners. The winner of the Economics Society of Calgary Medal in Economics, James Patrick Conville. Winner of the Faculty of Arts Silver Medallion in Classics and Religion, Brooke Adriana Bull. Winner of the Faculty of Arts Silver Medallion in English, Ariel Sima. Winner of the Faculty of Arts Silver Medallion in French, Italian, and Spanish, Rachel Green. Winner of the Faculty of Arts Silver Medallion in History, Christina Ann Gerke. Winner of the Faculty of Arts Silver Medallion in Interdisciplinary Studies, Kirsten Ashley Broussard. Winner of the Haskayne School of Business Silver Medallion in International Business, Melissa Marie Brazen Glass.
Ladies and gentlemen, families and friends who have come from far and wide, thank you for attending this convocation ceremony and supporting our graduates. What a pleasure it's been for me, and I'm sure for you as well, to see these accomplished women and men cross this stage. Thank you to our esteemed faculties, Faculty of Arts and also Graduate Studies, to our honorary degree recipient, Dr. Janice Eisenhower. Congratulations, and thank you, Janice, for your thoughtful address. You are an inspiration. Congratulations to our medal winners, again from the Faculty of Arts, James, Brooke, Ariel, Rachel, Christina, Kirsten, and Melissa. Thank you to our orator, Aretha Van Herk, for your stirring citation for Dr. Eisenhower. Spring Convocation wouldn't be the same if it weren't for music, so to Alf Miller, our piper, the Oracle Jazz Quintet under the direction of Jeremy Brown. How cool is it to have a jazz combo at your convocation ceremony? Well done. And also to our vocalist, Joelle Welling, along with trumpeter Richard Schultz. Thank you all. A special thank you to our marshals and ushers, the sound team in Com Media, and all the staff and volunteers who have worked so hard behind the scenes to make today's convocation ceremony unfold so smoothly. And of course, to our graduates. Today is a day of celebration. So go out and take photos with your families and your friends. Cherish the memories that you've made along the way, and party hardy this evening. You've done it. You're a University of Calgary graduate, a distinction that you will carry with you for the rest of your lives. I'm proud to be an alumnus of the University of Calgary and honored to now be associated with you as fellow alumni. I declare this convocation closed. Please stand for the departure of our processions.
No one ever gets tired of that.
Yeah, unfortunately. No. Thank you.